George, the day of the move, things are chaotic. Things are wild. You got movers coming in. You've got a truck outside. Beep, beep, beep. You've got just stuff being tracked in the house. You're like, people are just like, they gotta maybe go to the closing. They gotta do this. They gotta do that. They have a checklist 3 miles long. George, you're giving us a list today of things that you need to pack day of.
Yep. So a few things to either pack or actually just keep with you. So a few things to keep that you want to make sure that you're in control of the day of your move. Medications. So if you're a person who takes medications, you're an older person, even a younger person our age that has certain things that they have to take on clockwork, those are things that you want to keep with you, right? You don't want to pack it. You don't want to go to your bathroom, pack up all your stuff. You throw your medication in a box. The movers show up, they just go in, they're doing their job, they're trying to be efficient. And if it's just a box that's closed and packed and it says bathroom and it's ready to move, the guys are going to move it. Now that starts at maybe 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. We are getting to your unload maybe 12, 1, 2 o'clock, and you had to take your medication at lunchtime. You can't get to your medication. Those are things that we don't want to happen. You definitely don't want it to happen. So medications, you always want to keep on your person, keep a personal bag the day of, keep a personal box the day of. That way you could have medications in there. You also want to keep any type of paperwork that may go along with that medication, or even just, I know most people are digital, but for the people who still keep paper documents, if you need any type of paper documents the day of your move, you want to make sure that you have those in your possession. And again, in that daily carry-on box, making sure you have your ID, your credit cards, checkbook, a way to pay your vendors, not just the movers. Maybe you have somebody else coming out to the house that day to do painting or do something different. You want to have the ability to pay these people. So you want to make sure that you have your credit card, debit card, checkbook. You want to make sure that you have everything that you're going to need with you the day of versus what you don't necessarily need. Even an extra change of clothes. This time of year with the weather, the changing, it might be a beautiful day when we start and you're in, sweatpants, you're ready to move. It starts raining, you get soaked. You don't have a change of clothes for hours later. Have a change of clothes. Another thing that truly is a lot of the time overlooked. Toilet paper, believe it or not, is one of the biggest things where, again, you're packing up your entire house. You get to the new location. You have to go to the bathroom. You can't go because you don't have the toilet paper you need, because you're not thinking that when you're coming in, right? You're thinking, let's get the movers in. We've already cleaned the house. The cleaners have been in. Then you forget about the smaller stuff, right? We're going to provide all the moving blankets. We're going to provide all that stuff the day of. You don't have to worry about that. The shrink wrap, we're going to protect the floors. We're going to do all of that stuff. For a standard move, definitely things that you want to make sure that you're having your medications, your daily bag of, all right, I'm running out of town for a day. What am I going to need? Those are the things that you want to make sure that you have the day of your move to make sure that if something does go wrong, you're prepared, you're ready to do it, and it turns into just a small blip in the whole situation that you forget about by the time you move in.